in the kitchen last time I was trying to do this, and it was like, come on. Alright, so once a week I sit down over there and I just pray and meditate for what it is I want to share with people for Heaven Night. And then I run up here with whatever downloads to me through that prayer. And it's because obviously we're sharing different messages, and I'm always learning from all of my my mentors. You know, we've got Tommy in the house, who's a mentor of mine as well, with the Qigong, and we went to his food healing workshop this week. And then I'm, tuned into Michael Beckwith. I watched Joel Osteen. Everyone has something great to say, which is inspiring us. And it's basically, we've all got a little way of saying the exact same thing, which is we all come from Source, and we're all heading towards reconnecting with Source. And each little signature, or the way someone says it, just triggers us that little bit further into our connection. So this is my offering. And so it came from this book that was inspired, actually, one of my clients, Bobby Robinson. He gifted me with this book because he said I'm always thinking positive thoughts. And so he says, you got to have this book, Marcus. It's a great book. I'll read a little section out of it. As a man thinketh. So I put, as a woe man thinketh, so shall he become. And thoughts are really like, one man said, like being in Grand Central Station and being able to get on any train you want, in any direction you want from that central station. You could be heading south because you get on a train thought. And that could be heading towards negativity, a day of negativity, sickness, disease, an accident, problems, or depression. You can get off that train, cross over the platform, get on a positive train, start heading north, and completely turn your day around. So the goal with all of us is to figure out a way to be almost doing reps. That's why I have a little arm up there for the muscles. Just the same way we work on we work on mind, body, and spirit. We work on our bodies to get muscular or strong, whether it's yoga. Suzanne Stratton is in the house.
Strong.
Suzanne Stratton. Strong. Okay. Sorry. So we're all doing something for our bodies to stay in shape, but thoughts are also similar to muscle. It's like a mind muscle that we want to keep exercising so that we stay in a higher frequency, so we stay heading north all the time. Because I suffer, just as anyone else on the planet suffers, from the afflictions of the world, where something comes in and it's a hurdle for us to figure out how do we jump positively. As if you're in the flow and you're in the moment, you're going to get these hurdles. That's our tests. These are our temptations. So my job is to always go straight to prayer at that point, and meditation, and download what is the solution to jump this hurdle. And this is really the airplane that I put out as a picture, because we as human beings learn from pictures so much better than we do from words, just to map how we can actually begin either doing sort of fluctuating way of flight, which is what most of us have done until we become really awake and conscious, to heading up towards success, ascension. Or some people are unconscious and are heading down towards failure. So I've drawn it as if the bottom line is death, and you've got a 5, 10, 20 year, 40 year span, and you've got life at the top. When you are heading towards success, you are heading towards a more fulfilled, enriched life. You feel stronger, you feel better about yourself, you feel like you're on top of the world. No matter what's coming at you, you can still feel like you are ascending. If you begin to get negative patterns, negative habits, negative things that you eat, ingest, thoughts, you are slowly on the pathway downwards. At some point, it's going to crash and burn. So we have 50 trillion cells all working inside of you for you. And the goal this week is for us to all tell them that you love them each hour or each second that you can remember. Because if we were a workforce and we tell ourselves, I love me, I'm appreciating me, we actually feel better if someone tells us that they appreciate us. So that's the goal right now, understanding we are choosing to support our own life cells versus the parasites that are inside of us. We have parasites that live inside of us. You've seen how some of the foods create the parasites. And there's also negative entities that are just etheric, that can be ingested any particular way through this temple. know you always speak about the temple of the offering, and Tyler Tolman does too. We can offer our temple, which is this part, anything through our mouths, through our nose, through our eyes, through our ears. That's the offering chamber. Once it's in, whether it's like, if you watch a horror film, you get all this cortisol. If you listen to toxic music, you know, you can get a headache from it, and you can create endorphins. I know Freddie next door hates the motorcycle.
I do too. I do too, Freddie.
Yeah, right. And she hates my pounding music too. She wanted to put that in there. Marcus, turn your music down. I got a neighbor in the house. Okay. Yeah. So my point is, once we offer something into our body, even olfactory. Tommy was saying for me to add in tea tree oil into my toothpaste, because I use peppermint oil as a way of making my toothpaste minty, because I make it. And you guys who are at home, don't use fluoride. Make it with hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and some peppermint oil and tea tree oil, because Tommy now just told me. Now what essential oils do is when they go in, they not only, it's not like just like a flower. I got these for Angelic the other day to make her mood lift. When we smell a flower, yeah, I look all fairy, I'm out here smelling flowers. But when we smell a flower, we actually get lifted in mood. You know what I'm saying? It's what makes us have endorphins. So that's another offering to the temple. And visually, they're beauty. They're wilting a little bit, but some of them are still happy and pretty. So everything we offer into ourselves creates a particular frequency within us, which takes us upward. It takes us into a place where we feel happy, high, and able to succeed in the world no matter what the world throws at us. So, if we know that thought is the nucleus to all reality, which it is, because we can, Greg was just sharing this, you know, we can think something like, I want to build a car, or I want to build my child a wooden slide set, whatever we were going to do, and it would be done. Vince just put in a new sink this week, and I was so impressed as to how he did it, you know. I'm great with muscles and useless with DIY, so I was really impressed with you. But it's all about how we think as to what we create. If we know the nucleus